Hello, everybody. Here I'm trading the MNQ, and the reason why I'm trading MNQ is I do have a bunch of leveraged accounts through a funding program. So I have 12 paid accounts. So every like if I make $100, I'm basically making 1,200 a day. That's why I don't need to trade on NQ or ES. Some of the reasons why I'm actually short here is this is ES chart on the 20K. We have negative delta, volume profile is moving lower, um, and NQ we have similar picture. It did break out here, but then we have aggressive sellers that stepped in, which I expect this price to move lower, and then hence the short. I do have a small stop a little bit above. I might move that. Uh, but I think I might just leave it. So for now, I have just a pretty small profit target below. I believe it's like for $40, $50. The thing is, I am, I might move this a little bit lower too, as I see I have other screens that I'm looking at. So I'm looking at kind of the delta shaping up on the volume profile and the delta. And currently, right now, it's still pretty bearish. Obviously, you have a move up here, which is not, I think it might take a little while for the price to turn around, but I do expect it to regress a little bit. It's kind of hard to tell exactly where it's going to fall. One area would be like 17 or 12,735. Um, yeah, or or potentially 12,740, 45-ish or 35. So I'm just kind of observing the market. I am looking at both ES and NASDAQ. So here's kind of the shaping up after I started recording. So trade is looking pretty good so far. Um, I did do some shorting also earlier. I kind of locked in the profit a little bit earlier with two contracts. Missed a lot of the load, but still up for the day. Yeah, I like what I see with ES aggressive selling right now, so I might move my profit a little bit lower. Same with NASDAQ. Selling continues to be accelerated slightly, but NASDAQ does look a little bit bullish today because NASDAQ volume profile already is kind of breaking out of the previous hour's high. So the value is slowly shifting, looks like a little bit higher, which I have to be careful to not wait for a bigger pullback. So I don't want to give up my profits in this trade. So I might leave these profits for now and then hopefully maybe reshort a little bit higher. So this is kind of the trade that I'm in right now. Okay, here you go. Let's get a profit locked in here. Yeah, I might move it like just a couple ticks higher, below above this potential support that I might find here, which it looks like it's already finding a little bit of support there, but still gonna hold this short. There you go. Like what I see here. Let's get a lock-in profit here. Again, I'm continue looking at on the different screen. on ES and Nasdaq Delta on the. I'm looking at the volume bars because that's what makes sense to me. We do have some negative delta building up still to the downside. Volume profile on ES is bearish. Nasdaq, it's slowly being a little bit bullish, so I am being cautious, taking profit, but I think I'll get this target filled. Yeah, it's definitely toiling with me here. let's let's hope it doesn't recover back to my break-even price. I definitely want to get lock in profit here and potentially reshort here. There you go. And there you go. Locked in my profit, another short, successful short. Had one earlier. Yeah, so as I was mentioning, I'll pull it up. As I was mentioning, I do have leveraged accounts. I don't know if hiding the accounts matters, but um, an example would be like, yeah, the account number. I don't know if it matters, but like for example, here we have. So I'm up um, with uh, with commission. So basically, I'm up $2,000. I have 20 accounts. So see how these starts with PA. These are actually funded accounts that I already have, and basically I made $83.78 per account, and for today so far. So that roughly looks like yeah, I believe I have 12 accounts. So yeah, that's about $1,000 on the PA, on the paid accounts that I made today. I have about a 72% profitability. And I did have a bad stop out on micros for ES. This was pretty nasty. I shorted 3 contracts here on micros, got stopped out at the exact peak. It sold off. I did reshort one here. I was gonna add more, but I instead that's where I took the Nasdaq short on this pullback because I was expecting a continuation. So I took 2 contracts here instead of ES. So then I locked in the ES contract here. I did do some little trading here, and yeah, kind of got some of the money back. But yeah, this short stop out was about $100 something of a loss. So basically, going back to my profits, yeah, I would have been up a lot more today if I didn't get that stop out. But can't win them all. But yeah, so that was like my little trade here. Looks like yeah, the price caught the peak here. Into the seller aggression that I saw on ES. So we had aggressive buyers on the last 2 bars on 20K volume. Then we sold off with 2K. That's when I started shorting the NASDAQ position. Got the peak here. It was a little bit delayed on when the sell off started. There was 440 negative delta and then caught that little load here. Yeah, so I'll probably pause this video and maybe create a new one later. I don't want this one to be long if there's no action. Thank you.